Jim, several questions have come in. I guess this is now out there. People know because they tape in advance. What are your thoughts on Eric Bischoff being brought into AEW to be the moderator of the Chris Jericho Orange Cassidy debate?
Oh, God damn it. See, thankfully, I find things out on this program. It keeps me abreast of all the latest happenings. You must be shrooming.
I am not shrooming. I wish I was on shrooms right now, but I'm not shrooming, no.
So the company who brought back wrestling on the Turner networks after 20 years is now going to bring back and feature the person who was directly responsible for the fucking last company that they featured tanking to moderate a debate between the only real mainstream star that they have and a fucking outlaw job guy joke from suburban Pennsylvania. And I guess we talked about Tony Khan as Booker. Why does everybody think that I'm fucking stuck in the past when all that he wants to do is revisit the 90s fan era of his? I don't revisit the 70s fan era of mine because all those guys have passed on mostly or are no longer able to fucking compete, or I would book them because they could outwork everybody. But I would systematically go about trying to train new talent born in the 80s and 90s with the logic of the 80s. And these people continue to go back to, well, it was cool when the Monday Night Wars and I had my E-Federation when I was a teenager and I could book Eric Bischoff to do this and that, and now I can really get the real one. What can if he's not coming in as a major ongoing on-screen figure, aren't you just... They haven't been on the air a year yet. Do they need to fall in the same trap that Vince and the WWF have fallen in of nostalgia being a bigger ratings draw and a more important thing than their current roster, and that the ex-stars are so much more bigger stars than the current stars that they look bad by comparison? Because that's what they're doing up there. Every time they bring back a Hall of Famer or a legend, you can tell the fucking difference. And now they're going to fucking bring in Bischoff will chew the scenery up and spit it out. I'm sure he'll steal the show.
He's a great performer. You can't deny that. Yeah.
But it just why is that needed? Why is that needed?
Why is a debate between Jericho and Orange Cassidy needed?
Yes. It's because a fan is in charge of, well, let's bring Eric Bischoff back. And people will remember that from 1999. Yeah, unfortunately. If it wasn't for Eric Bischoff, they might have still had wrestling on all these years. What the But two dogs fucking on the side of the road principle, will they, will this get ratings because, what's left of this audience? Oh, something might happen. Who knows?
All right.
But that's really a way to get good modern talent over.
Look how many people they've brought back.
And then the thing is, can you imagine if they were spending this much time and effort focusing on Jericho and Jungle Boy, a person who could be made a star, instead of Jericho and fucking dipshit McGee?